Have you ever wondered why, despite China's market looking super cheap on paper, global investors are totally avoiding it? While the US market, which everyone says is in an AI bubble, is still seen as this massive growth engine. I mean, look at the numbers. The US market is sitting at a price to earning ratio of around 22 to 25x, while the Chinese stock market is way down at a PE of just 10 to 14x. Well, to really get what's going on, you have to understand that China is dealing with a nasty balance sheet recession. See, real estate makes a massive chunk of Chinese household wealth. So, as property prices fall, even in top tier cities like Beijing and Shanghai, people naturally feel poorer. On the flip side, the US economy is surprisingly resilient, growing at a steady 2.3 to 2.5%. Now, yes, skeptics argue that the actual revenue coming from AI software just isn't growing fast enough to justify the insane amount of money being spent on it. And if big tech companies cut that spending, the entire chip sector and the S&P 500 with it could see a sharp correction. But here's the catch. The risks are strictly about valuations, not an underlying recession. Now let's talk about India. Yes, the Indian markets are expensive, but it completely justifies the premium through sheer growth and solid geopolitical positioning. The recent US India trade deal and EU India FTA are massive positives for the economy. Big desks like Goldman Sachs are projecting India's GDP to grow at a massive 6.9% in 2026, which totally outpaces both US and China. This is exactly why mixing India and the US seems to be the most reasonable play right now. India gives you the clearest visibility on growth and strong geopolitical tailwinds, while the US offers that direct exposure to big AI platform giants, plus a nice currency hedge. I'm telling you this right now because you need to see the bigger picture. Despite a few global disturbances, the world firmly believes in India's growth story, both in comparison to others and in isolation. I have dropped some more important points down in the caption. Share this with someone whose trust in the Indian economy keeps shaking.